CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting. I'm Matt Piper in New York.
We know that we've got a Knoxville police officer at the hospital after suffering a gunshot wound.
That's WLVT-TV's Amanda Hara in Knoxville, Tennessee. There has been a shooting at a high school there, the Austin East Magnet High School. The Knoxville Police Department tweets that there are multiple gunshot victims. This is just the latest in a string of mass shootings that have taken place over the last several weeks, and less than 1 week after President Biden laid out his plans to curtail gun violence in this country. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee speaking moments ago.
Pray for that situation and for the families and the victims that might be affected by that in our state.
The shooting of a 20-year-old black man during a traffic stop in Minnesota yesterday has led Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey to announce this.
As of this afternoon, I have declared a state of emergency in the city of Minneapolis.
That includes a curfew of 7 p.m. It comes after this, where the police chief in the city of Brooklyn Center says he believes the officer thought she was using her taser but instead used her gun. Protests in the city just outside Minneapolis happened last night, and more are expected tonight.
I'm Stephen Portnoy. The president said he watched the body cam footage from the White House.
I haven't called Dante Wright's family, but prayers with the family. It's really a tragic thing.
Mr. Biden said whether the shooting was accidental or intentional will be determined by a full-blown investigation.
We do know that the anger, pain, and trauma that exists in the black community in that environment is real, it's serious, and it's consequential.
But he said there's no excuse for violence or looting.
At the trial of Derek Chauvin in Minneapolis, the former officer charged in the death of George Floyd, his brother Philonis took the stand today.
We will always make sure that we had our clothes for school. He made sure that we all were going to be to school on time.
There have been nearly 50 prosecution witnesses who have testified so far. To COVID, and CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky was asked about some governors and public health experts' calls, like in Michigan, to send more doses of vaccines to the state due to rising cases.
The answer to that is to really close things down, to go back to our basics, to go back to where we were last spring, last summer.
Michigan's governor has urged but not required a halt on indoor dining. Tonight on American Idol,
the simplicity of how you're able to.
Judge Luke Bryan will not be there. He tweets that he is tested positive for COVID-19 and will be back when he's better. The Dow lost 55, NASDAQ losing 50. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. Maybe someday. Maybe it's just about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these little adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that dash cam news. Bye-bye, everybody. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're an ordinary family from the town of Bedrock. They will go down in prehistoric history. That's right. The family down the street. I'll have to look up the lyrics for the rest of that song. All right. Come on, get in there. I bid you adieu. Peace.